Hello and welcome back. This is Decluttering Part 4, Decluttering Your Digital Life. I'm Jennifer Valor from Transpire Life. Let's get going. All right, the biggest part of this is going to be to declutter your actual files that you have. First of all, as always, you're going to want to back up everything you have, no matter what. You want to make sure you do this on a regular basis as well. You can back it up whether it's a flash drive to Dropbox, box, or anything similar like that, or to an external hard drive. Then, once you've got everything backed up, know for sure, you want to go through all your documents and delete anything you haven't used in a really long time. If you have a lot of documents, which you probably do, it's okay. That means you're just going to want to make this easier and less overwhelming. You're going to want to search your documents by date and start with your oldest files first. You're going to want to break this process down because it is a lot. Just do it into little chunks. Just do a little bit every day, 5-10 minutes. It doesn't have to be that much at all. And then, of course, you're going to want to repeat the same thing with your photos. You're going to want to search by date, starting with the oldest photos. Delete anything you've already backed up. Delete anything that photos don't look that great, anything you don't use anymore. And then, of course, you're going to want to just organize everything that you definitely want to keep. And you're going to also want to do this in Google Drive too if you use it a lot like I do. All right, so next we want to declutter your desktop. Make your screen inspirational. You're going to want to find a pretty background, not too chaotic necessarily, but something that inspires you. Whether it's a pretty photo or a quote or photos of your family, whatever helps you. Next, you're going to want to go through all your icons all over your desktop and just delete any that you don't use anymore. And if you want to learn how to digitize your bookkeeping and tax papers, be sure to go check out one of our other experts, Michelle Cord of BMP Accounting Solutions, and she'll show you how to do that. All right, next, I know you're on the phone all the time. We work on our phone half the time or so. So we want to make sure your phone, of course, is as organized and simplified as possible too. So first of all, you're going to want to delete any apps you don't use. Be honest with yourself. Go through what haven't you used in months. This is taking up space on your phone that could be used for photos or more useful apps that you could add later. Also, after you delete apps you don't already use, go through apps that take up a lot of space or data and see how bad do you really need that app. I know that especially games take up a lot of space or data. Do you really need that on your phone? Personally, I prefer to put little mini games and things that take up a lot of space on a tablet instead of my phone. That way I'm not as distracted and I'm more focused as well. And it'll eat up your battery if you have so much stuff on there. And it also helps to upload all your photos and files from your phone to your computer and back it up there as well. All right, and next you're going to want to, on your home screen, you're going to want to put your apps into similar categories that you use the most often. This is a screenshot of the front of my phone. I have a Galaxy S5. So for my first category, I have social. So it's got Instagram, Hangouts, Periscope, Facebook, Hootsuite, all social media related and Messenger related. The second one is actual productivity. So Insightly, MailChimp, Evernote, of course, my favorite, Trello, any productivity apps you use. The next one is writing. Anything I'm taking notes on. That even includes, I guess, Gmail for me, Outlook, Google Docs. And then, of course, my last category is utilities. So it's just stuff I still use, but it just kind of needs to be somewhere. So I use my phone a lot for GPS, so it's Google Maps, a calculator, Google Play, just different things like that. And then at the bottom, I've got my phone, calendar, clock, and easy access to my settings. You'd set this up however is easiest for you, for your phone, whatever fits your lifestyle. All right. Next, we're going to declutter your social media news feeds. You follow so many people, and it's just different topics. It just messes up your news feed. What do you really want to keep an eye out for? And is there just a lot of mess that you don't even want to see? So we're only going to keep what's important. So you want to defriend like crazy on Facebook. Do not feel guilty about this. Maybe do it in little spurts. I've seen some people put a message saying that you're about to do a purge of friends. So basically, if someone doesn't add value to you in your life, then get rid of them. You don't need negativity in your life. Also, setting up a friends list in Facebook helps you see specifically what you want. I have different lists for one for family, one for close friends, one for different Facebook groups I'm in, different groups for Facebook groups I have, different things like that. So it's easier to see everyone, and it helps keep your newsfeed from being all cluttered of junk you don't want to look at. Same with unfollowing people on Twitter and Instagram. Also on Instagram, you're going to want to block people, like people who just spam. You want to block them so they're completely off. And by doing all of this, it's just going to clear up your entire feed so it's more positive. You only see what's important to you or what's funny, inspirational, whatever you prefer to see. This is going to help clean all of that up for you. All right, to recap, you want to back up, declutter, and organize all your files, declutter your desktop, make it inspirational, simplify your phone, organize your apps, and of course, simplify your social news feeds. You want to pace yourself. This might be a little overwhelming. It is a lot of different things. So watch a slide, go do it, come back, go to the next slide. And of course, you always want to plan out a little time in your schedule, no matter how little or how long that may be. And just do this. This is going to be a process. You're going to want to do this over the course of a good bit of time. So don't feel you have to rush. Just know it will be helpful, and it will clear up a lot of things and simplify your life so much easier. All right, you ready? Let's get started.